Surprise! What's up, people? Adrian here, back with a second MMO news drop this weekend because more updates keep trickling in. So let's get straight to it, beginning with Guild Wars 2. If you've been holding back on getting the latest expansion, good news, ArenaNet has announced a sale for the Pacifier expansion this weekend, cutting its price for both standard and deluxe editions in half, taking the total down to $15 and $27 respectively. Remember, Pacifier now comes with the first expansion, Heart of Thorns, bundled in for free, so it's a good deal all around. You'll want them to unlock gliding, mounts, and elite specializations for your classes, on top of access to the Living World story content, so this is a thumbs up deal. If you want to help me out and support the channel, I've got affiliate links to the expansion sales down below. Elsewhere in Guild Wars 2, you may be experiencing some anomalies in game like earthquakes and things, and it's all leading to the big content drop coming next week. Be sure to check back here on the channel this coming Tuesday for launch, where I'll be live streaming my playthrough of Chapter 1 Truce. Let's move on, and Crimson Desert is coming, y'all. Pearl Abyss announced the big news during their latest financial earnings call, and according to them, we will be getting the first official gameplay footage of the MMORPG sometime next month. It's been almost a year since Pearl Abyss announced Crimson Desert, a new next-gen MMORPG that will surpass Black Desert in most aspects. And one element that many folks are excited about is that Crimson Desert will focus more on narrative, world building, and characters than ever before, while maintaining the top-notch graphics and action combat that really put the developers and the franchise on the map. We are expecting to get more information about the game in general and possibly a beta announcement too, so stay tuned and stay hyped. Just a quick word about Final Fantasy XIV Next, and Square Enix has announced that the next letter from the producer livestream will take place on Friday, the 27th of November. Yoshi P will be back for the presentation, and you can expect to learn more about what's coming in patch 5.4, and we should be getting the official trailer for the update as well. There's still no solid release date for the patch yet, but many are speculating that the 8th of next month is the most likely window. Up next, I know some of you here are craving for any Blue Protocol information available, and we've got some this week thanks to the investigative folks over at Blue Protocol DB. Yes, that data mining website, which is worth stalking. The folks over there has uncovered some new data about the upcoming anime MMORPG regarding new classes with names popping out like Aegis Fighter, and get this, Test Imagine Transformer, which could be the result of literal translation from Japanese to English, and there's quite a few more, so go ahead and check it out, link below. Moving on, there's another MMO having a sale, and it's ASTELLIA, the buy-to-play and subscription-based MMORPG from South Korea on Steam. For a limited time, the game's no-strings-attached monthly subscription is priced at 99 cents. So for $1, you'll get access to the game for 30 days, including the goodies from a game package, and it doesn't automatically renew, so you won't have to worry about paying the full $9 for the next month if you decide that you've seen enough. At that price, if you've never played ASTELLIA before, I guess it's worth a look, but there's a reason for the drastic sale here, keep that in mind. The basic buy-to-play packages are not discounted if you're wondering, and the subscription promo ends on the 24th of November. I'll post a link to the store down below. Over in Sega's Phantasy Star Online 2, the Thanksgiving event went live this past week, running until the 8th of December. All players can take part in a unique quest to fight bird enemies and earn a turkey leg weapon, which can be used on all weapon types if that's your style. There's plenty of other costumes to hunt for on top of a new badge. Besides that, a new urgent quest is out, the Castrum Demonica Madness, so check it out if you haven't already for those that do play. Now for AION players, this might interest you. Over in South Korea this past week, AION Classic, the new server that takes the game back to basics of its launch heyday in 2008, has gone live after a week of pre-registrations. I'm still trying to figure out the details on how to get access, but I reckon you'll need a VPN if you play the other regional versions. You can, however, visit the main landing sites and read up on all the classic guides and more if your Hangul is any good, or just use a translate extension. I couldn't find any information about whether or not this updated classic version is coming to North America or Europe, but I'll keep you posted if I learn anything. Let's wrap this up now with news for the mobile section and begin with Black Desert Mobile. Pearl Abyss has announced that a new expansion is on its way to BDM, titled Grand Desert Expansion, featuring all new quests, gear rewards, bosses to tackle, and more stories surrounding the background of the Black Spirit. No official date has been set for the expansion, but I'll update you folks when we get it. Secondly, an anniversary event has been announced starting on the 8th next month for the game's 1-year milestone, and you can expect a ton of free rewards, special quests, and boosts of all kinds for all your characters in-game. And lastly, there's news from Warhammer Odyssey, the mobile Warhammer MMORPG that's still in development. This past week, MMORPG.com interviewed the game's developers, and I'll summarize some key points for you, but if you want to read it in full, the link is down below. For starters, the devs are still fine-tuning a lot of things like class balance for dungeons and whatnot, but most of the gameplay basics are ready to go. All classes get 2 specializations, changeable at level 10, there's going to be open world bosses that require raid-sized parties, and crucially, there will be a soft launch acting as an open beta phase coming soon, which will be released in specific territories before making its way to the global stage. As for the release itself, the game is on track for its 2020 release date, and the developers are aiming for a global launch by January of 2021. That's all I've got, folks. As usual, if there's news for something you play which is not covered here, feel free to share what's going on with the rest of us down in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching.